miserable. All right, so let's take a look at you. So on the right screen, you look fine. Posture's okay. There's one little hip adjustment we have to make with you where your hips are kind of, it'll be easier to see face on, but I'll talk to you in a second. So let's just kind of go through a little bit of the early stuff. The shoulders, you kind of press your shoulders a little bit open. So to me this is, you've lost, you're very, very narrow in that right arm, rather folded, club's kind of out of control. There's some good stuff there, left shoulder's down, a lot of good things. And then let's take a look when you're doing this exercise with the ball. Doing a little bit of footwork. Now let's take a look at how the arms look in this situation. I know you look at that and go, well, Martin, that's this little baby half swing. So, well, not really. Okay, that's not too far off what a tour player would look like at a full swing. So now what's happening here on the way down? This was some kind of a, interesting hit out there with a ton of chicken wing. That left elbow is poking out behind you, right? So now as you're hitting this shot down, the club is shallowing out really, really well. You're controlling that beach ball. Your body is working through impact, so we mishit that one, but that's okay. Now watch what we don't see post-impact near as much. See, your body's rotated and your arms aren't poking out to the left. So that chicken wing's been reduced to bundle, hasn't it? All we're doing really is starting to sequence things way differently. Take a look how the face-on change. Now I know that to you this feels like death, because it's like, man, Martin, my athleticism's been robbed from me. But so we worked hard on your grip. We got that right hand changed quite a bit. You're doing your little footwork routine here. I love it. Weight pressure left, weight pressure right, and then you start your swing. Okay. This to me is awesome. Like right there, left shoulder down. Great structure in the arms. I'll show you. We'll compare it to a tour player in just a sec. Earlier, that right hand hold was very, very baseball-y, a little bit too much forward shaft lean, and then kind of take a look and see what's happening here. We lose our elevation a lot. That right arm really gets kind of out of control, doesn't it? Left arm's folded a bundle, right arm's way back behind you, kind of out of control, right? Now we'll go back to the left screen. This guy's arms are in a great spot. You hit this one really, really well. So on the way down here, your arms are managed, the club's working down, handles ahead of the ball, you collect Whitey beautifully in a great impact position. Now you're rotating, relocating, all these nice things up into a finish. This was the one that I was kidding about with at lunch, right? Because anything could happen here. Face is wide open, tons of angles every which way. I know sometimes you're going to play good, but really, look at how much you've dumped everything. Like, check the difference out in delivery here. Like, look at the shaft relative to the left arm, right? And let me put you in the same place when you're just hitting your little punchy smart ball. You actually have some lag retained, don't you?
Yes.
In this one, it's just the fact you're a strong dude in Chicken Wing City, right? I call that window. I could fly a paper airplane right through here. Right through there, right? So now on the left screen, you collect the ball with the right amount of rotation, weight transfer, stuff's starting to behave, and now arms and everything they stay long, don't they? I can't fly a paper airplane through there, can I? Right? So as goofy as it feels on the left, it's looking very golf-like, like high level.
It doesn't feel like that.
Well, of course not. It feels terrible. But that's why you got to see a video like this to say, you know what, I do look like better players look. So if I was to say, Matt O'Grady in bad pants, and I put you on here, and he's always been one of the better ball strikers. Like there's his full backswing, right? And you're not that far away from that, even with this smart, your shoulders. It wouldn't take much arm travel, would it? Whoops. Wouldn't take a whole lot of arm travel, to get your lead arm where his is. You're here now. It wouldn't take much. We're only, a few inches away, would it? So, he's got all these great elements of keeping his arms managed. There's rotation, hip relocation, extension. So club's catching up to the handle eventually. You're doing the same damn thing. Club's catching up to the handle really well. Your normal swing, the club caught up to the handle way too early. So all these good things right there. You know, so I mean, you're looking like a high-level player on the right, aren't you? I mean, you know, versus a, you know, so you could see how he's got a
And I
bit more
finished
body
close.
extension. You
Right,
know,
but my
but
arms are like close.
you're doing great.
Right.
Right? So even though today feels awkward, you can
Mm-hmm.
see that the proof is in this video, right? On how nice it looks.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to keep you going down that road.
Okay.
Okay. So the one pelvis location change would be, and you know, if I was to say, if I had an arrow pointing out your backside, that arrow would be pointing a little bit left to Donnie when I want it pointed a bit more to the right. And it's just as simple as this. When you set up, you're a little bit here, and all we need to feel is, you know, a little bit more left knee flex and a little bit straighter right leg.
Set up?
Yeah,
okay.
Tiny bit. But you're doing great. I mean, you're doing awesome. Now, it's up to you to, you know, tough through this transition, see if you can do it. But you could see the difference, right? You know, you could go play golf, but you're going to be a hacker unless you do this stuff. I don't want you to be a hacker. I want you to go through the pain of getting in nice structure and play good golf, all right? I'll save that for you.